So we do want to do a Q&A session today. We do that, every single time. We finish off the stream. We let you guys ask your questions. If you have any questions for me or questions for Spamfish, go ahead and ask those now. If you have any questions about Hauppauge, streaming in general. That was something I wanted to ask Spam. For anybody who doesn't know, you're obviously, you're just a regular guy, like you said, but certainly a bigger deal than me or anybody here probably.
I've been streaming a long time. Yeah,
you've been at it a long time, and you've made it successful.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice that you'd like to give to anyone watching? Because
there's so much advice I could give. I could spend hours and hours, dissecting, Twitch and why I had to make it successful. What I would say is just if you like streaming and you want to start streaming, just start streaming and just do it for the love of it. Don't try and get it for money or viewers or anything, because it's tough these days and it's impossible to grow your stream because it's just so competitive. It's oversaturated as it is now, and it's just going to get more oversaturated. But if you're passionate about games and you can talk and you enjoy computer games, you will find people that enjoy your sensibilities as well. And one of the best things about Twitch is the diversity. There is something that exactly suits the games you love, the personalities you love, and the way it likes to be played. So someone will find your stream. Just stream as much as possible at the same time as possible on the same day and as long as possible. Read the chat as much as possible and network in other channels as much as possible, and you won't go too far wrong. I've been streaming for about 3.5, almost 4 years recently. My thoughts on GTA 5, it's amazing. It's probably my favourite game ever at the moment. But I get very hyperbolic about current releases. But yeah, I'm streaming a long time. I've been watching streams on Justin TV and then before Twitch for about almost 8 years now, 7-8 years. Watching Swift play GTA 4. Back in the day.
I think my first experience with Justin TV was years ago, trying to watch some Halo footage, like probably Halo 3 or Halo 4 before the game came out. Someone had, modded their Xbox and they had a copy early. And
yep.
I was like, on GameFAQs, and someone's like, someone's playing Halo 4 right now. Signed up for Justin TV, and that was awesome. I think experience with Twitch was...
I think a lot of people come like that. A lot of people come to see pre-release footage. I came to see pre-release footage of GTA 4. I saw a link on a website. Someone's got Grand Theft Auto 4 already. You can watch it live now, and it was this social media site, and I was hooked from day one. But yeah, I think a lot of people come in for League of Legends, for esports tournaments, and for pre-release footage of games, and then they tend to stay once they see the amount of cool casters and the amount of stuff you've got. I upload at 3.2 megabytes per second, but my upload's about 15 Sparta. If I can name 5 people to follow that I've learned from, who would they be? Or to both of us? Well, I'd say Swift, Man vs Game, Lethal Frag. Tough, so many. The great GQ probably. Just a really friendly, awesome guy that just does it for the love of it. I think that's a great guy to look at. He's not trying to make it, he probably could if he really wanted to. He's someone that could make it a career, I think, but a lot of him. And there's so many others I could put that I really learned from. It's probably King Foom as well. But there's so many I could, but those first 3, Swift, Man vs Game and Lethal Frag, taught me so much about making it a job. And it's a whole other side to it, trying to make it a career. And that's something I'm still trying to learn, but what they taught me is it's literally about the amount of hours you put in. Like if you've got personality and you love games and all that, it doesn't matter. It's about working hard and about putting the hours in. So I recommend all 5 of those casters. What about yourself?
Well, both of us. Hauppauge Gaming. Hauppauge Gaming was actually my first introduction into Twitch altogether, through Facebook contest they did back in March, and then I follow a few streamers who have made their way into my channel. Some of the big, DJ Hacks 1, he plays a lot of GTA 5, and I watch him. What am I? Is that 4? I don't know. I would say follow Spamfish again, unfollow and then follow again, for number 5. Your chat is crazy. I've been in your stream a couple of times just this week alone too.
It does get busy.
Yeah, some of those big streams, but it's cool because with your stream, since I have dual monitor setup, I know I'm not gonna be able to talk to you in the chat. I'm not there to chat, so I can go full screen with it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do that. That's the one thing that's sad about the growth of my channel is that for years I could talk to everyone, and that's one thing I try and pride myself on is my interaction with the chat. Especially when I'm casting, on my own, just sitting there, and I want to read every comment. I want to say that to everyone, but it goes too fast these days, and I think a lot of people do prefer the smaller communities where you feel more part of it. So there's always that balance. Swift is amazing, Joe. What do I do on the days that Twitch goes buggy? I generally watch Twitch if I'm not doing Twitch, but I watch a lot of sport. I watch a lot of movies. I'm a big fan of video game culture, of TV culture, of music culture, of art culture, and the internet is such a crazy resource that there's always something to follow or read or look up on. When I don't stream, Renee, I play a lot of video games. I've played video games every day of my life since about 5 years old. I got in trouble. My parents were playing them. I got in trouble at uni because I played them when I should be studying, and now I've managed to make something where I got to play them every day for my job. So it's great. I really, really love video games. I think they're the most beneficial, most redemptive, most amazing art form, and we're part of the whole growth of that industry. It's like being part of the birth of the film industry in the 1920s, but with a much more profound medium. As much as I love movies and music, there's something about that transitive experience you get in video games, and to be able to see different people's experiences through Twitch is great.
I already follow you, Blindside. Blindside's another streamer that I follow.
There's so many awesome streamers. That's the thing as well. It's not just the people that get thousands or hundreds of viewers. There's people that get 2-3 viewers that are as amazing as the prices that get 1,000 viewers. And that's the one thing I say, don't get disheartened by a viewer count. Don't get disheartened because XY streamer gets more viewers than you. Just try and do your thing and, try and just share your passion.
Yeah. That's what has been, that has worked for me. I've only been doing it since the end of June.
Yeah.
But obviously I love video games, and I just bring that with me to the stream, and I'm have a good time with it.
Yeah, and people pick up on that. People pick up on passion and positivity. You don't have to fake it. You don't have to be, hi, welcome to the stream, we're playing video games today. What video games do you like? Just be yourself. People, even if you're not a big, I'm quite a loudmouth, talkative guy, and that definitely helps being a streamer. If you've got a certain type of personality, that big, talkative, verbal diarrhea type of person, that's going to suit streaming more than if you're a kind of quiet, nuanced, more subtle person. But I watch streamers that have got all types of personalities, and that's the great thing is, it doesn't matter what personality you've got. Be yourself, share the passion for the games you love, and you will find a community. Eat, sleep, game, repeat. Reading is tough. And don't worry too much about when you mispronounce people's names, because I do that every second of every day.
Yeah. That's a good way to start a conversation, though. Whenever I get new followers and I butcher their names, sometimes the story has come up about when I was a telemarketer. I called a lady whose name was Mrs. Leopard, and I was just reading the screen, and I'm like, hello, Mrs. Leopard? And she starts laughing, and she's like, most people pronounce it leopard. And I'm just like, my God, what have I done? And then we laughed about it, and, it's fundraising for the Republican Party, regrettably at the time, but that was my job, and, she donated $10,
Yeah, and that's the thing is, you get that human contact and that human thing. You don't get that through YouTube. You get that through Twitch, is that connection with someone else that's watching. And Renee, it can be stressful to stream, not every day, but as a job, this is my job now, and if I don't stream, I take weekends off, so I always, I lose a bit of hype over the weekends. The biggest streamers stream 6-7 days a week. I always take the weekends off, and that's quite hard. The hardest thing, though, is when you're feeling down, if you don't feel your best, losing 10% of your hype or your personality can affect 70% negative in the stream, because it's so much, people want to hear positivity and energy. People don't like to hear people that moan, or people don't want to hear sad stop stories. As sad as that is in life, people watch streams for a bit of energy, a bit of things. So it is tough sometimes when I'm not having a good day. I can't really be fake, and anyone that's watched me regularly knows I do have some bad days sometimes where I'm a bit less energy and I'm a bit slower on the talk, and I'm not quite as entertaining or engaging. And those are the days I struggle with sometimes, because again, from trying to build my stream from a career point of view, if someone comes in that day and I'm not at my best and they don't like me, they're not coming back, and that's cool. I don't mind people not liking my stream. That's why you put yourself on the internet, for people to judge, and people can like you or not like you, but knowing that they didn't see the best of me, that's the thing that can be stressful sometimes. And sleeping patterns, yes. Rene, like anyone that watches, not just streaming, just watching streams, goodbye to sleep pattern. It doesn't exist.
Blindside's got a really good question. Because how do you recommend small streamers promote their streams?
It's tough, because as I say, most streams you'll go in, if you promote your stream, you'll get timed out. You can come in my stream blindside. Anyone can promote their links in my stream. I have no issue with anyone promoting themselves. I'm honoured that people think they could do that in my stream. The best way, if you're a small streamer, is maybe watch other people's channels, get to be known as a viewer, as someone that loves the Twitch community, and then mention, oh, by the way, I'm going to be streaming this game. Stream the games you really love at the same time every day. That's the biggest thing, is schedule and consistency if you want to grow a community and grow viewers. It's personality, technical settings, break screens, professionalism, that's by and by. It's community will be there for you at the same time, same place every day. That's the biggest thing. But it's tough. There's so many streamers that do all these things that I've been saying that still don't get viewers, and don't beat yourself up if you don't. Even if there's 0 people in your chat at first, and there will be, talk to yourself, talk about the game, share your passion. And one person might not come in and might not, but he's watching, and 90% of any streamer's chat is lurkers. Only like 10 to 20% will actually chat. So don't expect people to talk. Don't call people out who are lurking. Sometimes they want to just sit and chill. So there's so much to learn. I'm learning every day about streaming, so always try and learn. Watch other streams. I am British manatees, yeah.
Chartnet's right. I do. I use an advertisement for my stream in Gmod. That's one way. Deuces. But yeah, that's good advice that you just gave. Especially about going into smaller streams, going into a stream where you can actually build a relationship with the streamer. They'll be able to see your messages in chat. It's not getting they're not too busy.
Yeah, that's the thing, is as much as everyone wants as many viewers as possible, and everyone probably does. My stream with I get hundreds, sometimes thousands of people watching and chatting. I can't cultivate the same kind of nice small community that someone getting an average of 50 to 100. If you're getting 50 to 100 viewers, that's a lot of people watching you play video games. You've got 10 people watching you, 64 people here now, 64 people sat here watching us chat about whatever. That's an incredible amount of people. And just let's just encourage that. Look on the positive. Don't try and look at the negative. Don't try and get caught up in the numbers game, even though I just talked about numbers. Just do it for loving games, and all that other stuff will take care of itself. I'd recommend a desktop mic on its games reviews. If I use a headset mic, I'm a bit of a nose breather, so I go all the time into it. So I use a desktop mic as far away from me as possible to stop that. But most, even cheap mics these days, are generally good quality. I'm one I've never really got big into technical stuff. My stream was technically bad for years, and it's only recently I've managed to get 720p, 60 frames per second streaming. People will forgive you bad quality as long as you've got that passion. That's the thing that I'll stress every time, is share your passion for video games. Good luck, Renee. Good luck to anyone that does it. It's great. It's very addictive, and
I would recommend a desktop microphone as well, but currently I just use the X12s, my Turtle Beaches, and they work. They get the job done. But if you can afford it, you can get one of the Yeti or the Blue Snowball or Blue Yeti, whatever it is.
Yeah, Blue Yeti, they're very popular.
Those are, yeah. Frog is a nose breather too. It's not too bad. Someone time out Blindside.
It's just it's just the way the air goes in your body. You can't stop it. It's got to get a different mic. I never watch my highlights. Like, I hate hearing the sound of my voice. I hate watching myself back. I feel so self-conscious. But I was watching some old streams back, like from 2-3 years ago, and there's so many times it was just into the mic, and it's so embarrassing. So I just don't watch highlights anymore, and just hopefully I'm not that bad.
Well, I consider it, Blindside's lucky to hear me breathe out of my nose.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome. So, yeah, if you guys have any more questions, go ahead and throw those up. We do need to go ahead and, start wrapping this up. Want to thank, obviously, Hauppauge. Million thanks for letting me do this every week, you guys. Oh, yeah. Grolic says, you got someone, you're watching them play, and they just, it is awkward. They just sit there and...
Yeah, just the thing, try and talk, even if you've got no viewers, just talk to yourself, like, oh, I'm playing this game now, I'm jumping over this box, what's that box doing there? Oh, there's a guy coming over here, I'm going to shoot him in the face. Just talk. People want to hear someone talk. Lots of people just want a radio in the background from a stream. They don't even want to watch the stream. They just want to hear your voice, so just talk.
And then if you jump in the chat and you say hi and you get, ignored, but there's no one else in the chat, the guy's just sitting there streaming. It's like, why are you even streaming right now?
Then
so avoid that.
Music blindside, that's an interesting question. It's a very grey area still at the moment. Basically, you can pretty much play any music you want now, but it'll be muted in your pods. I think I'm not sure, don't quote me on this, I could be wrong, but I think Twitch has some kind of license where when it's during live whatever, doesn't matter. So many streamers play the music they want, because it's even like Grand Theft Auto 5, which we talked about all day. A lot of the songs in that game are copyrighted, and you're not allowed to play them. So Twitch will mute those songs in thing. But I don't have any issue playing that soundtrack when I'm streaming GTA live. So I think you're pretty much safe to play what you want. But if you want to be safe, there is a list of music. There's lots of websites. If you Google Twitch, copyright-free music, a lot of people have set up playlists now where music that has been given the rights and will not get their VODs muted, because a lot of people like the highlight system. I don't really care about the highlight system. I let my VODs get muted and deleted these days. I don't even save them. But I'm pretty sure you should be okay just to play what you want, just so you don't worry about VODs.
That's how I am too.
Joe said, like the Monster Cat Media, they've got the license to get muted. Sorry.
Oh yeah. I do the same thing though. I don't really worry too much about the past broadcasts. Even though every time I play GTA, I get in a car, I always turn off my radio. It's just...
Really? First thing I do is check the pop station and the rock station to see what classics are playing, and then I kind of go scroll through.
I should listen to them. Like, there's hundreds of new songs that have been added, and I haven't even listened to them.
It's so good. The GTA 5 soundtrack was really a bit disappointing, I thought. With the added music, it's one of the greatest game soundtracks of all time. They've added so many good songs. And one of the great things about the GTA radio stations is the presenters. I can't even speak English. The presenters, like you got Pam Grier and all these famous people, and Iggy Pop I think was on the last one, but they'll give you updates about what's happening in the world. Say you've just done a job, they'll talk about that job on the news and the connotations that have happened because of that. There'll be references to the cool culture that exists in GTA. I love the radio stations. It adds so much to the tapestry. Pronunciation.
I'd say we're a big fan of remastered games.
Yeah.
Just because we both spent the entire podcast talking about
GTA 5. I think if it's done well, it's worth it. I bought San Andreas on PS2, Xbox 360, PC, and none of them were remastered. They were just the same version of the same game. And I bought it 4 times. So if you're going to re-release a game and make it even better graphics, I'm going to buy it. It's a game I like. I have no issues with re-releasing games. Make more of them. Super Mario Sunshine, Wave Race, Blue Storm, please, on Wii U. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm same boat. Remaster a game I like a million times over, I'll keep buying it just so I can keep playing it on whatever device I carry in my pocket at that time, you know?
Yep.
So don't forget, guys, if you guys have any feedback or questions for us, you know, even after the podcast ends, you can always get those answered. Send your feedback to streamteam@hauppauge.com. If you have interest in, you know, if you have any questions about setting up your PBRs or your rocket, or, you know, if you're getting into streaming yourself or anything, you know, you can send those questions there as well. I do want to thank
Joe as well. Yeah, Joe, for sorting all out behind the scenes.
Beat me to it.
Oh, damn, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure, you know, I'm just so, you know, Joe's helped me a lot as well with all the issues that I've had, because I'm an idiot and didn't know how to use stuff, and he's been so helpful in, you know, making my streams better. So big ups to Joe.
Yeah, Joe's helped me become the Minecraft player I am today, which is still not a very good one, but I kind of know how to use redstone now to open a door. So thanks, Joe.
Wow, I've been playing Minecraft since it came out. I still don't know how. I know how redstone works, obviously, but I still don't know. You know, I still don't know. I know, but I don't.
We didn't get asked about the Wii U.
Oh. I'm looking to Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker because it's not out in the UK till January. I'm looking forward to Zelda, obviously. I don't know what else. Star Fox. Well, I'm a bit worried about Star Fox. You have to use the gamepad. I don't like the gamepad. I like the Pro Controller, so I don't like. But if they use it well, it could be good. I just want a new wave race for Pilot Wings so badly. Like, I can't tell you how much I want a new wave race. But it's
I miss my Wii U. I did have one and I sold it.
Oh. You'll get it
so
again
I want to
eventually.
play Smash Brothers and Mario Kart 8.
Mario Kart 8.
The Toad game. And Hyrule Warriors. Oh my god, I want Hyrule Warriors so bad.
So many games. There's too many.
There's too many games out right now, yeah.
There is. I've never known a 2 to 3 weeks like it, like the last 2 to 3 weeks. The amount of big games that just hit one after the other. And people were disappointed because a lot of them had issues. But I think there's been so many good games this year. Like, crazily so. But yeah. Thanks everyone for watching as well. And, you know.
Yep.
Thanks to you for hosting, making me feel welcome.
Oh, thanks for coming on, man.
No problem.
Don't forget, everybody, to follow Hauppauge on Facebook and Twitter. You guys will be able to find out the results of who won the giveaway for the rocket. Don't forget to enter to win the rocket. And then once you've got yourself a rocket and you can start streaming, you can start recording, you might find yourself in one of the chairs here and hosting the podcast. Like us, right?
Yeah, you never know. Both of us just started just playing games on the internet randomly, and
yeah,
who knows?
A year ago, I walked into Best Buy with the intention of buying a PBR.
Awesome.
Just after doing some research on the internet, and was like, okay, so I want the Hauppauge. They have it for this price. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna buy it and see what this does. And now look at me.
Yeah.
So. Oh, no problem, Tainted. Thanks, everybody, for coming out here and hanging out with us today and making this one of the most epic podcasts I've been able to be a part of. And so, yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you.